Round 4 of Motive Racing's Porsche Supercup, headed to Circuit de Catalunya, Barcelona. Season 3 here on Assetto Corsa Competizione on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 platform. Raced this track every season here at Motive in the past. This is the third time that we've raced here. Will Friedman was to start this one on pole position, having set a brilliant lap in a qualifying session, but Cinderella Tour a bit closer than the usual that we see to Will Friedman, the reigning champion of the Porsche Supercup and obviously championship leader as well this season. Look to have a bit of a challenge here and could have been under a bit of pressure at the start of this one. Here are the highlights from the sprint race. If you like the video, guys, if you do enjoy these highlights, then please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the Motive Racing channel if you want to see more content like this. And if you want to get involved in the on-track action, then be sure to go to www.motiveracing.com as well. But without further ado, let's get into the highlights from round 4 sprint race. Ryan down the middle there, you can see up towards turn 1, up into third place. Oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh no! OPC Funny Guys just absolutely smashed into the pack! Oh my goodness! I completely missed his braking point there. Next who's out of the pits and moving. Will Friedman leads. Cinderella Tour was caught up in those incidents there at turn 1. Extra running just behind him. Litus, Ryan Ruby down in 8th place after that. And OPC Funny Guy just struggling to get it moving there as Cinderella Tour moves up ahead of him. Well, Will leads the race ahead of Didi at the moment. Raki there running in third place, just over a second off at the back of Didi. About a second back to Castle Racing, who's dusted it a little bit and has taken a few of the polystyrene with him there as he's just going off the track. Luke van der Streets moving ahead of him. Also, Exeron is going to go around the outside here as Litus is trying to defend from Exeron. Coming into turn 9. Oh, it's Exeron. Gets very loose on the power there. And so OPC Funny Guy getting a little bit loose there, coming through the chicane. He's going to look to the outside as Exeron tries to send him around the long way here. Very late on the brakes as he just tugs him a little bit. He tries to restrict his pace on the inside and take the tightest line that he possibly could. And he loses out a little bit there. Castle Racing can't get it around Exeron for the time being. He's having a little look though in towards turn 6. Can he get it done as Exeron's very wide on the entry? And Castle Racing, beautifully done there. Thank you very much, he says, up into 6th place. Moment as Cinderella Tour absolutely all over the back of Ryan Ruby coming through turn 3, looking to the inside, hugging the apex a little bit. That's going to unsteady that car ever so slightly, but it looks like the Ryan's got wide out of the corner and Cinderella Tour might be able to sweep up the inside here. They're still going to be side by side up towards turn 4, but yeah, he's just going to get it in there just about there. Good racing there from those. In fact, Ryan's got the move done there on extra one. He's trying to make the move on Cinderella Tour here. Tags him in a little bit, pushes him ever so slightly wide, and he's now going to squeeze up the inside there as Ryan. So a little bit naughty there, I've got to say. Cheeky is probably the right word, but Ryan barges his way through up into 7th place. A big slide there as he gets it back under control, but now Cinderella Tour is trying to thread the needle. Is on the inside there. You've got Exeron there, just hugging the curb there, coming out of the final corner and out onto the start finish straight they come. And Ryan's still sat in P7, but Exeron has managed to get ahead of Cinderella Tour there. So Cinderella Tour now losing positions down in P9 in this race. This corner. And into 4, Cinderella Tour has that done, up into 8th place. Nicely done there from Cinderella Tour. Wide into the chicane, and that's given the position there to... No, it hasn't. Litus went wide, and that's given Luke a little bit of respite there. So Luke's still running in 4th place. Oh no, Litus has got some snap oversteer coming to the final corner. Oh, he's onto the gravel there. He's going to have to get that back going again. He's been passed there. That's Cinderella Tour and Ryan Ruby both up into 6th and 7th. Also, Castle Racing managed to get him there as well. Litus has been passed by 4 cars there, and is now up to 9th place in this. Sean Freeman says, no surprise to see Will out front. No, not at all. That's Freeman there, ACC GT4 League Coordinator here at Motive. And Andrea Facietti says, go Will, go. Well, Will is currently doing exactly that at the moment. Andrea is sat in 1st place. He's 7.5 seconds ahead of DDTKU at this point. Raki there running in 3rd, so about just over 2 seconds off the back of DDTKU at the moment. Racing a Cinderella Tour even still going at it, coming down the back straight up towards turn 9. Cinderella Tour having a little feint to the inside, looking to try and distract Luke in the mirrors. Can't get it done. Luke holding resolutely for the time being and not being phased in any way, shape or form by the driver in his rear view mirror. Next who's getting some good pace in, to be fair, in the later laps of this race. Obviously got a slow start, started from the pit lane, but since starting from the pit lane he has done a really good job here. In fact, he's now been passed back by Litus again. But well, he's only about 12 seconds, no, about 20 seconds off the back of Extron, but he started from the pits and then he had a problem on the first lap. So really good job to Nexu, considering he jumped in right at the start. Oh, who's that? Is that Ryan? No, it's not Ryan. Oh, it's OPT Funny Guy. OPT Funny Guy's lost the car there as he's coming. He's just lost the car ever so slightly. TKU, Will's got this one in the bag and signed and sealed. As who's that? Oh, Didi's lost it. Didi's had a spin, and that's promoted Raki up into second place. And where's Didi going to drop back to? Oh no, that's so unfortunate there for Didi TKU. He's running a really strong second place there, but it's kind of all gone Pete Tong as he's now down in P3 of this race. And Will Freeman has just done what Will does really. He's got out the front, qualified on pole, not put a foot wrong throughout the course of the race, and has just pulled out the gap lap after lap to Raki and to Didi TKU. And Will Freeman looks set to take another win in this Porsche Supercup. This man looking pretty unstoppable over the course of this season. This only round 4 even of 12, so after this round we'll still only be a third of the way into the season, but looking like it's very difficult to look past this man for the championship at this stage, with his main rival for the race wins, Cady, not in the races quite a lot, only able to race as a reserve. It means that Will looks pretty dominant in most of these races, but Castle Racing on the back of Luke van der Streets now. These three guys, Castle Racing, Cinderella Tour and Ryan, have all closed up onto the back of Luke. Luke's been sat there in that P4 just driving by himself for a few laps, but now he's got a charging pack behind him as Castle Racing sliding all over the place there, but he gets a good run coming out of turn 8. He's going to look to the outside here. Luke is going to defend it, but he's got a horrible run there. He looked like he had to just overcorrect the car a little bit, and that's allowed Cinderella Tour up the inside, and he's now going to look to the outside here of... He's going to try and look around the outside here of Luke, but Luke's going to just counter her off, and all Castle Racing gets tagged on the inside of Luke there, spins off onto the grass, and he's going to drop down to P7 there. Ryan's up into 6th on the back of Cinderella Tour and Luke van der Streets, but Luke was trying to defend from both of them there, and he tried to go up the inside, but Luke was kind of stuck in the middle of the track. He had Cinderella Tour on his outside, and he had Castle Racing on his inside, and Castle Racing was trying to make the move on the inside, but he didn't realise, I don't think, that Luke was 3 wide in the middle, and there's nothing he could do in that situation. So Luke continuing on his way in 4th place. Cinderella Tour's now got Castle Racing very close on the back of him here, as Ryan Ruby on the back of him even. Castle Racing's dropped down to 7th place here in this, although he's got a couple of corners left to go here in this race for round 4 sprint race 7 of the Porsche Supercup season here, and Assetto Corsa Competizione on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 platform. Big slide there from Will as he gets all over that curb, but that's not going to affect him too much now. The championship leader extending his gap, the coordinator, our admin here at Motive, doing it once again. A dominant victory tonight here at Barcelona for the sprint race. Will takes the checkered flag and absolutely demolishes everybody out there tonight. Superb job from Will Freeman. Raki's going to come out to take a 2nd place. What a return to the Porsche Supercup from Raki. Absolutely brilliantly done when you consider that he's been off of ACC for a little while. He's been racing on F1 on a Friday night, but Raki takes 2nd place. DDTKU comes over to take a 3rd place there, completing the podium. A very nice job there from D.